I get to nerd out with this guy. Hey guys, welcome back to K&S Get Out. So we mentioned that we had a little bit of an issue getting the mini split settled for Shannon's office, but we finally got it settled, and somebody's very happy.
I'm a very happy camper.
And I finally accepted some help. So yesterday we had a friend come out, family member, and lend a hand, and we could not be more grateful. So check out yesterday's project. I need a 2500 diesel.
Yeah. You just give me your truck and you can have a 2500.
Deal.
That's the best deal I've heard of. 100%.
Are you recording that?
I actually did record that.
Absolutely.
Pretty good deal, huh?
No, that's like a dream deal. You know who this guy is?
I know who this guy is.
It's my cousin. I can say that now because they're married. It's like I've known him for years. I used to do computer work for this guy. Well, for the company that he worked for, it doesn't matter. But now here he is, gonna come out and totally help us out. I've been struggling with motivation because I don't know exactly what to do to move forward on the HVAC side of things. And I found a pro.
Yeah, whenever you guys hit me up and I was like, you talking to all these other companies? I was like, nah. I got a guy.
Oh,
I called my guy and they came through. Daikin Comfort products came through. That's where we got the system from.
Super excited about that.
And I told him, I said, man, we don't need anything fancy, just basic, 9,000 BTU, just something that work. And he said, no, that's not gonna work. You're gonna get top of the line, the best we got. Here you go.
We don't deserve this, but we are very, very grateful for this. And I kind of looked into a little bit about like installing a mini split and charging and this and that, and it's just so I called a guy that knows, and I feel like it's cheat codes. I'm using cheat codes here. So Luke is going to help us today.
Yeah, got everything loaded up this morning and we'll throw it in there. It's, the specification stuff, I don't know a whole lot about computers. You can just walk through it. Same thing. You don't know much about heating and air. I walk through it.
I'm just going to follow you. I'm just going to pretend like I know what I'm talking about as I'm following him around and saying things, and he's going to do all the stuff.
I'm excited he's here.
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
I have a nice warm office.
Yes.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
It's like, I think the wind chill's about 25 degrees right now, no big deal, but he also brought coffee. So, he's already got bonus points before we even get going.
That's what we're here for. Warm everybody up.
Let's go inside and get out of the wind and start working.
Let's get at it.
Okay. I get to nerd out with this guy. These are the parts of what we do out here that I don't typically get to share because Shannon's like, no, don't talk about this. Boring stuff.
It's not that I don't want you to talk about it. You just lose me.
Yeah.
If you lose me, you lose everybody else.
Well, if we get into the microns and what we get down to in the vacuum and what resistance you have to have on electric,
Gotta have that resistance.
Yeah, that's all the things I don't need, guys.
I'm excited about it, man. This is like a nerd moment, and we're gonna have HVAC in here, which means we can move forward on getting some of the other power things done, and then get your office usable. That's what Luke is here.
You guys have no idea how excited I am about that. So excited.
I bet. That's the thing. Having this is a great spot. And man, it doesn't take long for the temperature just to get cold.
Yeah.
So for us, it's nice because we've been running the heater in here, and it's not fully insulated, but it maintains about 55 degrees-ish, and it feels amazing. It's cold out there. So now we have the camper. I run a heater in my shed, and we run a heater in here, but we've got to make it efficient and insulate it and get a mini split, and Luke's gonna do all that stuff for us.
So there's very different ranges of efficiency levels. So the SEER rating. So your basic EPA says you have to have 14 SEER. You guys get a 19 SEER system. So you're well above the minimum regulations. So that'll also help out with the electrical cost to run the system.
Awesome.
We're above regulation.
That's right.
Our well,
Probably the first time ever.
Well, yeah, our well is only 84 feet deep, and it should be 650 feet based on what we learned because of the EPA. He said EPA. But
Thank you, grandfather rules.
Yeah, we're doing it. All right, well, let's save some power and get some heat in here. I think my favorite thing is that I got the boss man. He's got guys doing things elsewhere right now, but I got the boss man.
That's right.
Is this for the charging and whatnot?
Yeah, so the nitrogen that we use is whenever we put the flare connections on it, we pressurize the system, make sure that there's no leak. It also helps dry out, so that way you don't have any moisture. And then pull a vacuum. And so that's where the microns, how far you want to get down, is how much of a vacuum there is. So that'll evacuate the air, moisture. You can't condense air and you can't condense moisture in a system. So that's where a lot of issues happen.
Yeah, so that's what I was gonna do. That's what I was gonna say.
But Luke said it first.
But I have no idea. So I'm like, cool, yeah, don't condense air or moisture. I get that. It makes sense. This thing's heavy too.
It is heavy. It's a small one.
It's a small one, yep. No big deal. Hey, before we get going, I do want to say Luke did all the work. He worked with his rep and they actually provided the whole system. Everything you're seeing today, this was provided for free, donated to the cause because they wanted us to have heat and air. So we're very, very appreciative. What is it?
So Daikin Comfort Products is who we got the system from. And so this is the indoor head, and it's 9,000 BTU, which is plenty enough for the space that you guys have.
Yep.
A wall mount system, and then the condenser that'll be located outside.
So we are
stand
stupid grateful because I wouldn't even know all the things and parts to whatever. So we're very, very grateful. Luke knows how many square feet are in here and he knows what we need. And this is actually more technically than what we need. So that's perfect. And they're totally supporting the cause. So thank you guys for doing this.
Yeah, so whenever I called my guy, I said, hey, here's what's going on. These guys are living off the land and figuring everything out, and they need some heat. And he's like, all right, let's see what we can do. And I sent him you guys' channel, and man, they loved you guys too. So
that's awesome.
That's how you got the system. It a little bit goes a long ways. And
Absolutely.
So to come out and help, it's fantastic. So
yeah. So Luke's time, this unit, all this stuff, he's trying to donate all of it. He brought his coffee and everything. It was stinking delicious. This is a win-win for Shannon and I. Very exciting day. So thank you guys so much for sending this over and supporting the channel and supporting Shannon and getting her office stuff.
Yes.
Some heat, and we're gonna run you out of here.
Yeah, yeah. All right, well, let's get her installed and see how well she works. She's pretty.
She is pretty.
She is pretty.
Didn't you tell me that Daikin's one of the #1 brands in the country as well?
So Daikin is the biggest manufacturer of heating and air equipment in the world.
Oh, okay.
They own Goodman and Amana, which is kind of neat because then you've got some of those technology in those as well.
Yeah.
But they're the biggest manufacturer in the world.
All right.
Wow.
Heating and air equipment. So
I'm so excited.
No problem getting parts if anything happens.
no.
Well, we have Luke's number.
Yeah, I know.
That's all I know to do. Hey, Luke, help, help.
Yeah, so you're getting the best.
Awesome.
Absolutely the best.
Awesome.
I'm so
So-
excited.
Did you get it cut in the right spot?
I think so.
I'm surprised you don't have the fancy level. It tells you how far out of the line you are.
What's the thing?
Yep. I have one that will tell me if I'm 1/8 of an inch out of square.
Where do I get that?
Probably the Home Depot.
What brand is it? I'm gonna get it today.
Boys right there.
Money?
Money. Love it. So what it does, the condenser is actually...
Did you catch all that?
Yep, on camera.
So gonna get hot, gonna get cold.
That's all I need.
That's
Real
the technical jargon. That's awesome, man.
Real good.
This is exciting. So what do we do now?
All right, so now we'll figure out the power of the outdoor unit and the location of what we're gonna do there. And we'll get that hooked up, and then we'll start poking holes for the line set.
Okay.
Get that right out.
Let's do it.
They just wanna help.
Hello?
Housekeeping.
And this is exactly why I should not have put the insulation up yet. My bad.
I didn't want to harp on it, but I knew when I saw it up, I was like, oh no.
You know.
That's all right.
I just wanted to make progress.
You didn't use spray foam, so it's even better.
That's true.
Tells you when you actually get to a full 90.
Oh, that's cool.
And if you're doing reverse, it'll tell you down here. So if you have the other attachment to it, you'll know without going, well, is that a true 90?
Yeah, because I was eyeballing,
That's
I was
cool.
like, that looks to be like 91. That's good.
So you give it a couple rounds, tighten down, give it a couple rounds, over, tighten it up, and do it again.
Okay.
No pressure. Don't mess it up.
I know, it's just the
It's
generic commodity
perfectly
office,
measured.
no big deal.
If you don't do it right, then we'll have to redo the whole thing.
When do I spin it?
Yep, right now. And then just, yep, keep going around.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was easy. Cool.
You're hired.
All these tools I've never seen before. That's cool.
This feels very official.
And that's it.
All right.
Hey, you get to say you officially helped now.
Yeah, I'm like a regular HVAC professional because I
Oh, and then you dropped it.
totally eat my words. How'd I do?
Perfect. Looks great.
Sweet.
You got the perfect flare, babe.
Well, you know, I'm
And
pretty.
then that's on the right way, too.
And the nuts on the right way.
So a little trick to keep it out whenever you go to put it together.
Put your tape measure up there.
Tape measure in there.
I got a few of those, but Shannon steals them all the time.
Yeah, you might watch out, Luke. I might steal your tape measure.
Yeah.
Now she's admitted it on film.
My coworker's still on mine, so I have to buy the 6-pack of
So
them.
that's just a normal thing, huh? You
Yeah.
get the people, all right, all right. Somebody for Christmas actually sent us 2 tape measures. One of them says Kyle's. And the other one says, I thought I was going to say Shannon's. It said, not Kyle's. That's a little specific, but funny. Very
It is
good.
funny. This is cute, guys. I like it.
Bonding moment.
Are you calling us cute guys or the pose cute? It's
It's all cute.
a good thing I have long arms or else I'd be a little bit cozier.
Thanks, Gary.
I think Luke is thankful for that.
He can't see me right now. He don't know how close I am. Try to be light guy and hold safe.
Hold the light right. Jeez, stop moving. Right there.
Shadows are messing with
Right there.
I don't think this is normal for people's guineas to come over and hang out with them.
They love you.
Hey, there's nothing about it. It's windy! It's windy! It's windy! Why? Come on, why? It really, like, out here, yeah, any source of heat is like, like, I'll light my cardboard on fire just sometimes to get a little,
A little bit of fire heat.
okay. Dude, thank you
Absolutely.
so much.
Absolutely.
I can't tell you
I don't think I've stopped smiling since this thing got installed, so I'm super excited.
Yeah. There's no way. There's no way. I could have done all the research I wanted in a timely manner. I could have done this. Not at all. And there's a lot of little things that I didn't even think about, like some of your tools, bending the copper and all that. So yeah, I can't tell you thank you enough.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
No problem.
So you are Tool Hand Luke, and you do
Heating and air, some remodel.
You don't say no to anything, do you?
Plumbing, electrical, and roofs. That's
all right. Yeah.
Plumbing because I don't want to deal with septic.
Yeah.
Electrical because of the license you have to carry, and roofs because of the.
Well, who wants to be on a roof?
I don't.
A
Well,
roofer, maybe? Santa?
They can do it.
I don't know who.
no, yeah. Other than that, we pretty much do everything else.
So we're going to have Luke out here every other day, and we got a lot for him to do and help with. No, I do appreciate not only doing it, but like teaching me and letting me see and kind of explaining it so that, you know, in the future, if I ever need to troubleshoot or whatever, I'll try it for 5 minutes and then I'll text you.
Fair enough.
Yeah.
That's the thing. I mean, this is your system, so I want you to be as familiar with it as possible.
Yep.
And that's with everything on the house, and buildings, whatever it is that I help out with. I want you to understand why and the way that we go about things.
I love it because I have a complex where I have to know at least a little something about it, or I can't have it in my house or Shannon's office. Yeah.
I'm super excited about this. I already have a remote for it. It's running. I can feel it blowing air.
It's actually hot. Like I'm standing here. I'm like, man, I'm still dressed up from feeding the animals, and I'm sweating a little bit, which is the goal. That's fantastic.
I'm gonna run you out of here.
Yeah.
That's what's gonna
Trust me, I can take the heat.
Okay, so now, babe, you just gotta finish the other electrical, put the insulation in, get the ceiling insulated, and we'll be golden.
Okay.
Now, we're actually gonna run this. We're gonna leave it going with just the insulation we've got here on the north wall, and we'll see what the temperature is in here after, you know, a day or so.
You
Okay.
still have your gable vents that are open
Yes,
too.
yeah.
So
It wants to work a little harder. It's so quiet.
yeah,
Yeah.
this is as loud as it gets.
So be sure and pass along to your distributor how grateful we are that you guys technically are encouraging what we're doing out here. That's how we're going to take it.
Absolutely.
So they sent this over. Luke totally donated his time, and I only have to give him, you know, 2 acres off the back of the property. No big deal. He's doing this because he's family, and yeah, we're very appreciative.
But comment down below and thank Daikin for supplying this for us because that's awesome.
And throw Luke in there too for helping us with all this, because there's no way I could have done this. And Shannon is, she's happier with you right now.
I'm happy right
I
now.
gotta get caught up, don't I?
And we haven't even got real cold yet.
That's true.
Next week's gonna be even worse.
It's supposed to be like winter, isn't it?
Oh yeah, we're gonna be mid-30s.
Okay.
Okay.
It's just gonna get worse from here.
I'm gonna be
But
warm
except
up
for
here.
It's gonna be summer.
Yeah, it'd be perfect in here. I
I'm
won't be able to find
excited.
Shannon. Where's Shannon at?
Yeah,
Up in
exactly.
the office, just hanging out. Very good. All right, buddy. Well, you know, I
Thank
got
you.
nothing. I can't offer anything back in return. So.
Hey, it's great. I love
If you
doing it.
ever need computer help, call Matt. There you go, Matt.
Absolutely.
All right, well, we're going to let you know how it goes. I know I have a couple little things to wrap up myself on my end. That was my fault. And then we'll be sitting pretty.
You'll be set.
All right.
Thank you. Guys, it's so hot in here. Kyle keeps opening up the door and letting all the heat out.
I'm trying to anyway. Then she runs over and slams it and says, no.
I will say it was so warm in here this morning when I came up here to do some work. I did have to turn it down like 10 degrees. But Luke set it at like super high so that we could test it out, see how it did. But it was toasty.
And I didn't sneak in behind you and turn it down an additional 4 degrees from there.
But he did.
Yeah. No, we are so excited. It's been about 24 hours or so since we completed it.
Yeah.
And it's been running. This is the only insulation we actually have along this wall.
Yeah.
And we're still missing a couple here, but
And a couple down there.
it's not quite as cold today. I think it's like 48, 49, maybe 50 degrees out.
Yeah.
But it is warm in here. It is incredible to have another place now with heat.
I'm thrilled.
Yeah, a couple times today I was like, where is Shannon at? And you know, she's up here. I don't blame you.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Thank you very, very much for helping him with that.
Oh man, Luke did. I was just whatever I needed to do, he told me, and I would do it for him. So thank you, Luke, so much.
Thank you,
Daikin, for providing it. We could not be more pleased. And I gotta say, Luke did a pretty stinking good job. If only I knew exactly what he did.
even though I don't know what he did, I still think he did a great job.
Yeah. Yeah, we talked about it a lot, had a lot of nerd conversations that...
I spared you a lot of details. Trust me, guys.
Yeah.
A lot of details.
Yeah. I learned a lot, though.
I'm glad you did.
Yeah. All right. Well, now we carry on with the electrical. And...
hopefully get us some lights soon.
yeah, we just got to figure out what to do with the ceiling.
Yeah, we're thinking about it. We've got some ideas. We're thinking about it. Just a quick note, what's holding us up is these little braces right here. Yes,
Like
right there.
OSB bracing in every single
Single joint is making it so that we don't really know what to do with the roof. But we've got a few ideas. We're talking about it. We're thinking about what to do. So anyway, we've got some things to figure out, but at least we can move forward now because we have heat. And I will try not to jump too far ahead of Kyle and have him undo things that I do.
Yeah, I would appreciate that. That'd be great.
I'm just impatient.
I'm sweating. My nose is sweating.
Oh my god.
I can already tell you the thermostat battle has begun.
It's my office.
Until I'm working in it, making it your office for you, we'll just leave it on whatever Shannon wants. Hey, also, the animals are all doing well, but of course, yesterday, the whole day was pretty much dedicated to getting this done. So, check out our next video, which should be back on normal schedule Monday.
Yeah.
And of course, all the animals will be there.
Yeah. So, thank you for joining us for the year of 2023.
Oh, yeah.
For whatever amount of time you joined us. And we hope you guys have a very blessed new year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Tell him, Spruce.
Oh, come on.